Hi there, Tijn Tauber here from Amsterdam. Today I'd like to discuss a topic which is very relevant, I think, for a lot of us. And it is, how do you process emotions? How do you go about dealing with the shadow? All that stuff that is not resolved, all those dragons, all those demons inside, all those voices of pain and anger. And this is a question that I have been struggling with for quite a long while. When I started meditating 30 years ago, um, I found it was quite easy to go beyond my emotions, to go beyond all those thoughts, to go beyond everything that was bothering me into that beautiful light that we experience in meditation. But I was always wondering, have I actually processed my emotions? I mean, is the past solved now? Or have I just found a very elegant way to sort of be in denial, like a spiritual bypass? And so I would ask all the teachers that I met, how do you do that? How do you process your emotions? And in India, the answer I usually got was just go beyond, or give it to God, or detach. You are not your emotions. You're not your body. It's just a bag of bones, answers like that. And they thought, well, yeah, but, there are emotions, they're not there for nothing. And so in the West, I got other answers. I remember the first time I got an answer that was very profound, I think, was when I asked an elderly gentleman, how do you process your emotions? How do you go about all those painful feelings and all that stuff going on inside? And he said, I have 3 words for you: acceptance, acceptance, acceptance. So I was like, okay, that's good. And that is something that I haven't really done. I just went beyond. I didn't really accept them. And from that day on, I started experimenting with listening to my emotions, letting them be instead of trying to let them go. Now, the buzzword of the last 10 years or so in spiritual circles is letting go. Everybody that I know is letting something go. But letting go doesn't work. The more you try to let something go, the more you're fighting with it, you're struggling with it, you're denying it. And the more you're denying something or struggling with it, the more you're resonating with it, and so the more it's part of you. So letting go doesn't work. What does work is letting be. If you can really allow an emotion to be there, then the emotion will let you go. So you don't have to let go of your emotions. In fact, you cannot even let go of your emotions. What you can do is let them be. And if you can let them be, they will let you go. So let's see if we can do that. I'd like to do a little exercise where we get in contact with an unresolved issue. Maybe a person who hurt you, or a situation that you really feel bad or sad about. And instead of trying to let it go, or trying to let it, do something with it, or understand it, or blame somebody for it, the only thing we're going to do is embrace it. Allow it to really be there. And the secret is that you can only do that if you are detached. If you identify with the emotion, you cannot allow it to be there. Because if you completely identify with, say, your fear, and if fear emerges, and you think, I'm scared, I'm fearful, then the risk you are taking is that you get into a psychosis, meaning there's only fear. Now, you don't want that. Your system doesn't want that. So what your system will do is it will suppress the fear again to protect you from a psychosis. That's a good thing. but you haven't resolved the fear. But if you detach from the fear, if you can look at it from that place of wholeness, then you can allow that fear to really, really be there, to embrace the tiger, as they say. And when you can embrace the tiger will let you go. So, in this exercise, I'd like to invite you to contact your heart. This is the place of unconditional love, and it helps to place your hands on your heart and to imagine that you are breathing through your heart. So breathe in and out through your heart. And with every breath, imagine your heart expanding into space. Imagine your heart becoming bigger, even bigger than your own body. It's like you're becoming one big, loving heart. Feeling this unconditional love and compassion. And now from this love, from this compassion, I'd like you to invite your favorite problem, your favorite pain, your fear, your anger, whatever it is, into this heart space. And instead of trying to let it go, just let it be. Embrace the pain. Breathe towards the pain. Allow it to be there. Take your time. I'm going to end this video now, but just take your time. Keep breathing through your heart and allow any emotion to just be there.